This is problem 14 of chapter 11 called Lucky Guessing. So a friend of yours took the same test described in problem 13. So that was a multiple choice question or a test with 6 questions. Now your friend claims to have guessed blindly on every question. If the questions offered 4 possible answers, do you believe her? Okay, so run 10 trials. So let's think about this just a little bit. So the probability of success, if there's 4, right? If there's 4 questions, the probability of success is 0.25, or just I could say 1 out of 4. Okay, so the probability of failure is 3 out of 4, or 0.75. Okay, and the number of trials we want to run is 6. So the component, again, is just one multiple choice question, okay, or answering it. Okay, and then the outcomes, once again, are going to be, let's see, correct or wrong. Okay, so let's see if we can describe how we would do a trial. So we will generate, so I'll say for each trial, we will generate, and I think once again we have to model 1 out of 4. Okay, so, or we have to model 25%. So we can use that with single digit numbers, and I'll explain why in a minute. So for each trial we will generate 6 random single digit numbers. Let's just say with the following assignments. Okay, so let's just say that we're going to let 0, that'll equal correct. Okay, and then 1 to 4, no, excuse me, my bad, wasn't thinking, 1 to 3, right? 1, 2, and 3 will be wrong. Okay, and then we will ignore, so from 4 to 9, we will ignore. That's how we would do that. Now on the calculator, you can just tell the calculator. You can say, for homework, you can do rand, sorry, R-A-N-D, rand int, and you can just do, 0 to 3, or you can do 1 to 4 for that matter. So it's a lot easier with a calculator, but I want to model it so that you understand how to do it for a test. Okay, so let's see, if we captured everything. For each trial, we will generate 6 random single-digit numbers with the following assignments. And we will count the number of questions answered correctly. Once again, we don't have to worry about a stopping condition. Some simulations we're going to have to worry about that, but not this one. Okay, so I think we got it. I think we have most of the details. So the question is, what are we going to compute? So once again, we're going to check to to see if all 6 questions were answered correctly. Alright, so there you go. Okay, and we're going to run, we could say up here, we will run 10 trials. Okay, so our notation, C for correct and W for wrong. You could say a slash or something and a circle if you wanted. You could do slash for, or maybe a circle for correct and a slash for wrong. So there's different ways of doing it. So let's start trial 1. So this would be ignore. I'll put a slash through for ignore. Ignore, ignore, and then this first question would be wrong, 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 ignore, ignore, wrong, ignore, wrong, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ignore, wrong. Okay, so that was trial 1. Okay, trial 2, correct, ignore, wrong, let's see, ignore, correct, correct. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was trial 2. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video here and then I'm going to finish it and then come back.